Well, here you go, here it is. You clicked on it, but this might just be a waste of time. Hey, great Deadpool, come on, down in front. It's X-Force Deadpool, get it right. There's no difference, Gray Deadpool. It's as different as a burrito and a chimichanga. I'll tell you the difference, Gray Deadpool. It's this. What are you doing with these little Peter Pan swords? Excuse me, Peter Pan swords? Your package doesn't come with a gun, you have no accessories, and you don't even have a Build-A-Figure piece. Ouch! Below the belt, Dead X-Force Pool. That's right, Dead X-Force Pool. Well, I'd love to stay and chew the fat, but there's bad guys to catch and some unicorns to ride. Oh, and you wanna know how I get them to fart rainbows? One word, Skittles. Lots and lots of Skittles. Oh yeah.
Super Channel G.
Super Channel G! Yeah!
Welcome back, friends, to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. I'm so excited. I want to show you, this is what it's going to look like when we have all of our characters open. I can't wait to show you what the unboxing was like. It was outstanding. So I'm going to take this moment to say, please subscribe to our channel. Click on the subscribe button below. Click on notifications, which is that little bell that's right there. And let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back, friends, to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. Today I'm so excited because we have Deadpool Build-A-Figure for Marvel Sasquatch. This is actually just in time for Deadpool 2. Even though it doesn't say Deadpool 2 in there, that's exactly what this is for. So if you'll take a look, we actually have 8 total characters. There are 6 that contain Build-A-Figure parts. There's a 7th that does not. And then, of course, number 8 is the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch. So first we have Deadpool, Cable, Domino, Paladin, Gray Deadpool, X-23, and Deathlok. This is awesome. The only thing is this character was technically optional because as far as building the figure for Sasquatch, but there's no way it would have passed up not having the red Deadpool. So let's go ahead and get this started. What do you say? Oh, and before we get started, let me give a big shout out to Zach's Attacks. You're awesome, bro. All right, let's get this open. Strong, sassy, looks amazing in spandex. You could say he's the total package. Great job. All right, take a look at our first character here. You'll notice this Deadpool looks amazing. Look at the belt. Look at the color. Wow, and look, and it's got right here so we can put the swords in. All right. Let's get them out of here. Wow, okay, so he's a little bit tougher to get out than I thought. All right. Let's take a close look here. Awesome. The only thing that we don't see is that little trademark little piece of hoodie still left right here. But, wow. Great detail. Look, this belt, amazing. So it would have been cool to come with extra hands. It doesn't, but these hands are great. This is its own accessory. Obviously it doesn't come off though. And great points of articulation. We have this, which doesn't always show up everywhere, but I guess we can have a twist of the leg a little bit more. It twists right here as well. So not just right here at this joint. And looks like our arms, oh, it does have that extra joint right here by the pec. So that's really cool because that's when you can get the arm to go a lot more like straight forward than a normal one, which would only come to about here. So let's see. Look at that. Because you can have the arms, if you do it this way, which can come straight forward. That's amazing. That's super awesome. That's not something you see on every character. Alright, so let's put the swords right here. Alright. That one and this one. And tell me that Deadpool doesn't look amazing. Let's fix his legs right here. Boom. Let's see what it looks like. If it looks like he's reaching for his sword here. Nice. There you go. Tell me you don't want to go out and buy this one already. Let's just get him a couple of extra cool poses. Wow, he actually poses really nicely. Let's see how, man, great job on this action figure. These swords just slide into his hand. You know, we had a little bit of problems with some of the Thor Ragnarok characters because either they were too stiff or too loose. But we're off to a great start here with this Deadpool. Let's see. Let's get a good close-up picture right here. Alright. Great. So, I gotta say this Deadpool is outstanding. Let's go ahead and stand him up. And let's keep going. Make sure he's not gonna fall over. Oh, I forgot to mention, look, it does crunch right here at the ab. That's one of my favorites because then you can get some of the best poses out of that. Great job. Let me move just a little bit more this way. We have a lot of characters. Alright, next we have Cable. Check this out. Look at the great detail on this one, and look at these amazing guns in here. Alright, let's take a closer look. A powerful mercenary, Cable uses telekinetic abilities and combat expertise to get the job done. Wow. For those of you that don't know, this is supposed to be X-Men Cyclops and Jean Grey's clone son. Alright, let's get him open. Alright. Let's go, Cable. Alright, first of all, this already looks like an outstanding figure. He's heavy, too. Alright, I guess let's get the Build-A-Figure part out first. See, we got Sasquatch left leg. Got some pretty good detail. Look at these toenails. This thumb from the foot thumb. Alright. Looks awesome. Okay, set that aside for now. Let's get some of these weapons out. Wow, look at this. This amazing, like, I don't even know what this is called. This amazing blaster right here. What else we got here? These futuristic weapons. It's got some amazing detail on there. It's like a double barrel. Let's see what we got left on this one. Wow. I wonder if it's... No, that's pretty good. Awesome. Awesome. Let's get our character out. Set that aside. And take a look at this. Wow, I wonder if this comes off. It might actually. It definitely... Oh, it does. Let's see what it looks like without it. And I think this comes off too. We have to take the head off. So... Nah, won't take it off. Well, okay, alright. Let's take a look. So... Right here we have these extra accessories that go right here. We'll put this belt and shoulder thing back on, just so we could have taken a closer look. Put it back on his arms. Put this back on his neck. Let's pop the head back on. Alright, now let's take an... well, I guess let me close this, then we'll take a super closer look. Okay, outstanding. So, look at these gloves. Got his trigger finger going. The amazing detail. The cyborg arm. Wow, look at this. Hair looks great. Got some detail here. I wonder if that's to put the gun or just to have a stand to hold him up. Sometimes the characters come with stands to hold him up. Alright, so the legs turn right here to give him articulation. Got the double joint right here. Moves well. Let's see. Do we have... Yes! I believe it should. The foot should absolutely move back and forth. Definitely. Hasbro, you did an outstanding job with these characters. They move well. Got great articulation. They're not stiff or loose like we've seen in the past. This is an outstanding character. Look at this. Alright, let's give him a weapon right here. Let's give him this one right away because this one looks super mean. And let's make sure it goes right here in the finger. Wow! Alright. Let's see if we can't get a picture of this real quick. Nice. This looks outstanding. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be able to have him hold the other guns. But what I do notice here is, look, there's some sort of holster right here. Boom, looks like this one probably goes here-ish, right? Not 100% sure if it goes there, but it definitely fits well. Let's see. Well, we'll leave it right here anyway. And this, wow, okay, so it's got a little like plastic peg right here. So this definitely goes here. This is awesome. Make sure you push it pretty far in that peg. So, not 100% sure which way we want it going, because you definitely don't want it sticking out that far that way. And it's only on this side, so we'll just leave it like that for now. We got the weapon right here, and weapon right here. And so, look at that. That looks incredible. Great job, guys. Alright, the boots, the pants, everything. Josh Brolin's gonna play Cable. He looks definitely fierce. Well, right after playing Thanos, I mean, Thanos is definitely 1,000 times like more of a pretty awesome character, but still. Alright. How's that right there? Look how much bigger he is than Deadpool right there. Alright, next we have Marvel's Domino. Let's take a look. Domino creates her own luck with a subconscious ability to predict the success of any given action. Wow, alright, let's get this open. Awesome. Okay, we got Sasquatch right arm. Once again, got great detail, and they did an outstanding job on the nails. See if I can get it to focus. Boom. Alright, set that aside. Check out these guns. Very futuristic looking. Take a look at that. I can't say enough. And these feel like a lot more solid than the weapons we were seeing on the Ragnarok characters. Alright, let's take her out. Alright, let's see, the belt's loose, which it's supposed to be. This little, right here, accessory right there, that looks like it comes off. You pull the arms far back enough. Definitely looks awesome. Let's take a really closer look. Looks like we have a hint of blue on the lipstick. Blue, one eye, right? The other one's, oh no, both of them. Just couldn't really tell. It's like leather looking jacket-ish. Let's bend these arms in. Great job here. So I guess this will go this way. The legs also does this thing here on this series. Got these awesome like shin guards and knee pads. Cool boot shoes that strap up right here. Oh, and that goes for the guard. So this character looks awesome. Does have right here where it moves right here on the abs, so you can have definitely better articulation. The head goes pretty far up and down. She has short hair, so it's easy to articulate everywhere. That's awesome. So let's get her a gun right here. Ooh, this is gonna be really fat to put it in. Oh, well, okay. Looks like the hand is pretty soft to put it in. let's see what we got here. All right, single joint on the elbow, so it doesn't bend all the way back in like on some of the other ones. So this is far back as we're gonna get that to go because there's only a single joint here. Would be nice if it came back a little further. That's all right. Now I will say this. Let's see if we can get her to have a really cool pose since it doesn't go all the way up like this. This looks pretty good. Like preparing to go into battle. Preparing to knock some dudes off. Boom. What do you think about that? Let's have her just kind of toying around with that gun. How's that? It's pretty awesome to me. Great job. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's put her right there. Okay, next we have Marvel's Paladin. Let's take a look at this. We have Paladin is a mercenary marksman who always has his eye on the bottom line. He's got gold guns. What's this deal here? And a little dagger. All right, let's take this guy out. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, we got Sasquatch other leg. Looks about the same, basically a mirror image, right? Just about. Set that aside. Now let's take these weapons out first. Pop them from the... Okay, well they're popped in two places. So now let's take a look at our character. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have good head articulation here. Let's see. Man, the way they made this material right here looks and feels really beefy. It's got great detail. The color is really rich. We do have the double jointed arms so they can come up way higher than the Domino character, for example. You can have him scratch his head. Just thinking. Alright, so we have a holster here, which it looks like this is separate. It's not, yep. It's not necessarily attached. It is attached, but it's not permanently affixed. It kind of slides up and down. Got great detail on these boots, these characters. This whole set is amazing. Once again, it turns from here and from here, so we can get some great articulation. We got crunches here, the abs. It's a little looser than I would like it here, but it's definitely holding. He moves right here at the waist. So let's put the guns right here in his hands. I love the fact the hands are a little bit softer, so that it doesn't feel like you're gonna crack the fingers off. Just kind of put that right on in there. Let's see. The next finger went a little astray. Alright, well, just gonna put it right there for now. Don't want to struggle with that. Alright. So we have both of these. Looks like we can put this knife right here. Ooh, that's for the gun. So I guess we can put the gun in there. I guess we don't have really a place to put the knife. I guess let's just slide that on in there. Cool. Does it come out the other side? Sure does not. Okay, so I guess it only goes in so far then. Because it's... So, only goes in that far. So it still kind of sticks out. That way you're aware. Feels like it could still like fall out at any time. So I wish that was a little better. It's alright. Let's see if we can put this knife out. Let's bring this closer. Yep, and there went the gun, like I said. Alright, there we go. Definitely still looks really cool. Get this character close. Let's take a good picture right here. And yeah, this gun's gonna keep flying out. So I don't know if we necessarily want that to keep happening. So let's just put this gun back right here in his hand. See if we can maybe move it a little lower so we can put that finger in there. All right, there we go. Now to just kind of angle it. There we go. Let's just put the knife in there anyway. Looks like that's gonna fall out too. All right, let's have him right here. Oh, let's fix this boot. You know what I'm talking about. Boom, that looks good. Next, we have Gray Deadpool. This one looks extremely amazing. Look at these guns right here. Look at these swords. And we have Sasquatch head. All right, so you need someone to do the dirty work? Great news, that's his favorite kind of work. So, Gray Deadpool, let's pull him out. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's start with our Build-A-Figure piece. Well, it's next all the way over here. We'll fix that in a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got. Red eyes. See if I can get that to focus better. There we go. This huge eyebrows. Long flowy locks. Okay, set that aside. Let's go ahead and get our weapons out. This huge, massive gun. Great color scheme. Matches with this one, this pistol right here. Nice. Alright, let's get these katanas out. Awesome. Look at that. Great little detail. Nice. Alright, and let's get Deadpool out. And this one definitely does have this little signature extra little bit. So take a look at that. This is not affixed. This isn't either. Neither is this. Now pretty awesome. Now if you'll notice, it looks like all of them might have... Nope, not all of them. Some of them do have this so that you can put with a stand. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But look at the great detail on this character. Awesome articulation. Let's see if the shoulder does that extra little bit. It does not. That's alright. Moves at the waist. Full mobility here. We got double knee joint. Great. Amazing looking boots. This is an outstanding looking figure. Amazing detail. We got red eyes here. Alright, look at that. Great job, guys. Alright, let's put the swords in here. Let's see. Looks like it goes out like this. Only because of the way it curves, but let's see. Could be wrong. How do we want these to go in? Nope. Well, I don't want to get it wrong, but it looks like it fits like that. Why does this arm click? Uh-oh. Elbow's a little loose. Not digging that. Alright, so we'll put this right here. Let's move the wrist. Oh, the wrist is a little stiff. Alright. So far, this is the one we're having the most trouble with. Let's see, those definitely click. Something that didn't happen with the other characters. And here we go. Let's put this right here on the bicep. Or right here to hold. There we go. Look how amazing that looks. Quick little picture right here. Awesome. This looks amazing. Alright, now I promised you I'd tell you, oops, about the little stand. Take a look at this. Give me just a second. So you can buy one of these for like somewhere between $10 to $20. And what this is something that you can stand up your characters on. It has all sorts of attachments, one that can make this longer, can angle up and down, can have an extension, but if you'll notice, it has this Looks like a hexagon. Let's see if I can get it right there. Okay, see? Hexagon. So you get that, you put it right in here, and it should be compatible. And it's not. Why is it not? Guys, I guess I spoke too soon. Looks like it can do that. It should be here, but this one's just a bit too big. But in any event, that's what you can do. So, oops, so you can have them hold, or otherwise you have this little extender, which you can put to fit right here. Take a look at that. This is how you can get ultra cool poses without having to have like ridiculous support. So I'm gonna put that over there just so you can kind of see that. What are your thoughts? I think it looks amazing. All right, we have two more. We have X23. We know this is a Wolverine clone. Let's see what it says right here. A female Wolverine clone, X23 slashes out uncontrollably when exposed to a deadly trigger scent. So we had a version of her in the movie Logan, and that one was pretty amazing actually. And now we have this version. So this one is more like comic books. Let's pull our Sasquatch piece out. I'm not cooperating. There we go. This is a really huge character, especially when you compare, look how big it is to her. Let me set that aside. Be careful with her because we don't want these to just, wow, crack off. Oh, whew. I thought it had cracked off, but guess what? It slides in there. Thank goodness. But warning, because that means they're gonna fall right out. So let me show you again. You see this little hole right here? And this looks like this. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to go in correctly. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll leave it like that because I don't need well, even better. I don't need it to just go crazy and fall out again. The belt is free to move about. Let's see. Does she move back and forth? She does not. She does turn side to side, and there went one of her claws again. I don't know how I feel about these claws parts. If they're gonna keep falling out, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. Yeah, I guess I could glue them in there. Let's see. So we move here. It's the only place we move right here. We don't move at the waist. We move at the rib cage, which I mean it still has for articulation. The hair looks amazing the way it's just flowing like that. Obviously the wind's not going to be permanently blowing, but it definitely makes for great posability. Take a picture right there so we can have for thumbnail. Look at these amazing boots. The great detail on that. All the straps. Nice. We got the double joints, of course, and then we move here. This one we also move right here at the shin, so that looks like it was kind of a theme for this set. And since our arms are thinner, of course it only has a single joint, so that's as far in as it's gonna come. This character looks outstanding. Great detail, great paint job, and she's got the color scheme of our of our Deadpool right here. Let's see if I can get her to stand up without leaning her. Alright, nice. There we go. That looks outstanding. Alright, and last one. We have Deathlok. Wow, and this one's got a lot going in it. So, Deathlok. Reanimated into superpowered dominance, Deathlok is a cyborg hero bent on demolition. So, definitely obvious he's a cyborg. And here he looks more metal than anything, more robot than anything. I'll take him out right here. And man, look at this. Look at this chain of bullets right here. Let's get a close up at that. Oh, look at the detail there. Amazing detail. Let's get our other Sasquatch hand out. This one has an open hand, unlike the other one, with extreme detail to the thumb. I'm sorry, to the nails. It's got looks like a single joint, but a beefy joint on the elbow, so it doesn't come up any more than that. Definitely got great detail. We'll set that aside. Let's get Deathlok's weapons out. Let's start with this smaller gun with a scope on it. Scope right here, so we can find his target, and the magazine coming out here. Looks amazing. Pull this bigger weapon out. These weapons have been fighting me a little bit. Alright, look at that. It's huge. Like, I guess we put this in there. I don't know if I'm just supposed to shove it in there, but... Oh, okay. I guess we just have it hanging out like that because it doesn't go all the way through. If you look in there, which it's hard to see because there's no light, it only goes to here. So this one only goes to there, but it shows the shape of the bullet. So I know that it at least goes like that. Okay, cool. Alright, and so let's take our character out. United States flag right here on his chest. Definitely looks a little bit like he was reanimated. Does this just pop off? It sure does. So I guess this would pop on any of these characters because of that. This, I wonder if this does pop out, but I wonder if this one does, and do we want it to? Because it doesn't look like the belt comes off. So, but it does come out of here. So pop that back in. We have a holster right here for this gun, right? Snug, but it fits. And then let's see. No, okay, that looks like it's the trigger right there. So I guess he's supposed to hold this. I'm guessing here. Like this, because I don't think it said it on the box. Let me check. Nope, it doesn't show the big gun, it shows a smaller one. Let's see, can we fit this in here? We did. And then I guess we can have, oof. We can have him holding this like he's Rambo or something. Uh-oh, the elbow's a little weak. But alright, I guess take this out. It's a little heavy for the arm, so it keeps dropping down. But the elbow, look, not good. Look how weak that is. That's unfortunate, otherwise he probably would be able to hold it. So definitely let's take a great little look right here. Looks like he used to have a nose. Got all metal right here. Okay. This claw for a hand almost. Metal right here. Great detail. Crunches at the abs. Moves side to side. It's got great detail on here. It's the legs. Boots. I gotta say, they did an outstanding job with this whole Deadpool line right here, just in time for the movie. So, I don't know if I'm feeling this gun. This gun is kind of cool, but he can't even hold it right because his arm is too. I feel cheated out there. So, Hasbro, come on. I know you can't predict that, but still. All right. So, let me see. It probably doesn't make sense to. Alright, let's see if we can put this side in. Nope. Alright, well, whatever. Put that in there. We can just have him hold this gun down, put it back in his hand, and we'll just have it ready to be fired off. Alright, we'll have him right here. So now, well, let's have him, looks weird in the picture, so let's have him lean the other way. Alright, so now, all we have left is our build a Sasquatch. If I can get Deathlok to stand up. There we go. Alright, so here we are. Looks like we have, let's bring it down right here. We have all of our pieces now. So let's start it off with the head. And, oh, here we go again. Forgot. Let's bring this forward. So, you just gotta pop it right in there. So it clicks. There he goes. It was a soft click, but it was a click nonetheless. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Let's pop this left arm in. There was a click. Man, these arms are gonna be big and beefy. There we go. Let's put this arm right in here. This dude's gonna be huge. Alright, and then let's twist these till it pops on. That wasn't too hard. And neither was that. Actually, this one's really loose. So, let's see. He's huge. Huge and big and beefy. Look at this. It looks great. Alright, so this massive. He's definitely top heavy. Let me warn you about that. And his. Let's see. This ab crunching that we got going on right here doesn't really stay. Just it'll stay forward, but it won't stay back. Let me lower our camera right here. Okay, so if you want a relation about how big he is, let's bring Deadpool right here. And let's get him to stand a little stronger. Let's get a really amazing dynamic pose. There we go. How's that? Does that tell you about how big he is? So, here we go again. It's definitely tons bigger. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Thank you for watching today's unboxing of the complete set of the Deadpool Sasquatch Build-A-Figure. We have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then built the 8 figures. That's awesome. They all look great. Almost all of them were amazing. Well, technically they were all amazing. I just wish that we weren't loose on that arm. And then we could hold that gun a little bit better. And I forgot. Somewhere else we were a little bit looser than we would have liked. Oh, and we would have preferred double joint on the female characters so we could pose a little better. But nonetheless, this set was amazing. It's definitely a must-have. I would recommend that you do get them. I got these at GameStop. Had to go to several GameStops to get them. They are not cheaper at GameStop. They're actually more expensive by a couple dollars. So just warning you there. So hopefully you can find them at Walmart, which they do sell. I just haven't seen them very often. Better get them at Walmart because you can find them either for $18.94, sometimes $19.99, but not almost $23 like it is at GameStop and ThinkGeek. But I will say they're more likely to have them at GameStop and ThinkGeek, which are brother stores, sister stores. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give us a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. So turn on notifications, comment below what country you're watching from, and I'd love to hear from you. So see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. Look how incredible this looks. Wow, this is what it's gonna look like when we get them all open. Isn't that incredible? I can't wait to show you. This is so awesome. So guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe below. Hit the little red subscribe button and click the little bell next to it so you can get notified every time we have a new video come out. And guys, I can't wait to get started. So let me know what you think, which one of these you like, and man, which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. So why don't we go ahead and get started right now? Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. Look what I've got for you here today. Wow, we have the entire Build-A-Figure set for Dr. Carl Lycos, that is Marvel's Sauron, and this is the Deadpool series, the next wave, right? Because we already did the other one. I know you guys have been asking a lot about this one. We've been chasing it everywhere, just about at every GameStop, and we finally have all of them. We finally have time to record the whole thing, and you guys, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait. It looks so amazing. So why don't we take a closer look so we can dive right in, right? Alright, this set is going to come with 6 figures and then make a 7th Build-A-Figure. And, you know, that's what we love about these Marvel Legends, is the fact that we can have this Build-A-Figure here. So, first, it looks like we're going to have Omega Red, Deadpool, Deadpool with the boxers, Wolverine, which is X-23, Lady Deadpool, and Marvel's Bishop. Doesn't that look awesome? And then, wow, look at this amazing big Build-A-Figure we're going to have right here. So, excuse me, I'm a little too excited. So, what do you say we get started? Let's hop right on in, right? Look how great this is going to look. Alright, so first, Omega Red, huh? Let's take a look. This is going to be a former Russian crime lord and agent, Arkady Rossovich, is used in the Weapon X project, combining mutant abilities with weaponized cybernetic appendages. So that's super exciting. Let's get them on open. Look how beautiful this box is. Look at this art right here, and yeah, look at this great emblem right here we got going on. And I can't say enough. Let's get this bad boy open. Alright, and right off the bat, look how amazing this looks. Wow, check that out. Oh, and look, it's got another part so we can have these that whip on out of them. Alright, let's take a look at this Build-A-Figure leg. Alright, and wow, look at that. Looks like we got a little pinky toe down here. And let's see, we got definitely have both double jointed right here at the knees, and we have good pivot right here on the ankle, back and forth, point and flex. We'll set that aside. That looks awesome. Let's get our Omega Red out. Pop them right on out. Let's move this just a little bit. And so, doesn't this look amazing? Let's zoom right on in over here. And now, wow, look at that face detail. And this, be careful here, because I started turning it, felt like it was gonna pop off, so be careful with that. But looks like we have some pretty good head movement here. This is, where is it attached? Is it only attached at the waist? Because it started moving on me here. So just know that, because it's a little bit loose right here. And looks like we've got some pretty good mobility right here. Oh, and check that out. We got this butterfly joint right here, which we absolutely love. So we can get great mobility here. Looks like the arms move pretty well. Looks like it's got some great articulation. Feels like it's built pretty solid, and it looks like the arms, even though double jointed, aren't going to go much further than that because of, you know, it's just big and beefy here. And then of course we have this glove. So the wrist does turn here. It does go a little bit back and forth right here, so that's awesome. And then I'm assuming this can be replaced right now, and we'll check that out in just a second with the longer version. So we've got great mobility back and forth there. Look at this Omega symbol here. Look at the great detail on the face. I know we took a quick look, but let's get an even closer look right here. Be careful with this ponytail. As I said, this feels like it could snap off. Alright, and so we have what appears to be good ab crunch right here, and it's nice and solid. and then moves right here at the waist. The Marvel Legends that are usually this big are usually, you know, pretty solid. And then I have right here where it moves in the upper part of the thigh. We got great double joint right here. It doesn't bend any more than that. But I mean, how much more mobility do you want from Omega Red? Looks good. Point and flex. We move side to side, and this looks pretty awesome. You know, I'm pretty excited about this. They did a great job with this figure. So, and then let's take a look here. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can pull these right on out of here. Let's see. We have slightly different shapes. Look at these cables that are coming right out of his hands right here. We'll set that aside, and let's take a look. I assume we just pop those on out of there, and just boom, pop that right on in there. Doesn't that look pretty awesome? I think so. You know, I don't know if I would have liked both hands kind of like this, because this looks awesome. I don't know if I wanted a fist or not, but definitely cool. I wish this would spin right here. That would be really awesome. It doesn't look like it does, but it would be nice if it could spin, so it could be like this coming out instead of just from the side. So that's a downside. Now everything else is pretty outstanding about this figure. I will say that. Let's spin this so it's coming up and out and not down and out. And let's pull this out. And let's get this on in here, right? So if we take a look, boom, let's spin that out. And that looks really awesome. Yeah, buddy. Oop, and be careful with that ponytail again. Let me not just warn you, but let me warn myself. All right, so how's this stance go? Looks pretty awesome. What do you think? I think it looks awesome. So let's get, let's see if I can get these cables coming out right here. Right? Isn't that awesome? Whipping out like that. I remember first finding out about Omega Red with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You remember that game? That game is amazing. Still one of my favorite games. So let's get a really close pick right here. That looks awesome. So let's set them on up right here. I think it looks great. All right, and let's get our Omega Red. Wow, that looks awesome. All right, let's move on next. What do we got here? We've got, and now you can see on this screen and this screen, we have Deadpool. Deadpool, this is with the X-Men outfit, or at least more or less, right? And then, of course, in the movie, when he had the trainee little jacket on, right? The little little vest. So it's reminiscent, not exactly, but reminiscent. And so let's see what it says back here. Let's take a look. Look at this gorgeous package. Look at this awesome art on the side. Doesn't that look great? Those swords. Awesome. All right, before I go any further, man, I forgot to put on my Deadpool hat, right? Why wouldn't I be wearing my Deadpool hat in the middle of this? So, all right, let's take a look. What do we got going on right here? So I didn't make the cut for the school super mutant team. So what? I'm my own yellow-clad, spandex-wearing, most popular girl in school cheerleader. My mom would be so proud. All right, and look how awesome this looks. Looks so great, right? And then what have we always had in Spanish? I guess so, right? Pues no me aceptaron en la escuela el equipo. All right, well, let's get on in it. This is awesome. Let's get this open. And wow, in this packaging looks so great. And look at this extra head right here. Look at this hat. Look at this tail. Look at this gun. And those swords, right? Those swords, though. Look at the battle. Oh, wow. All right, let's take it. All right, so, man, look how amazing this is. What is this? It's got attached right there. All right, let's take this Sauron tail out. And it's slightly bendy, but it looks like it would only like rotate because it doesn't have any joints or anything. So that looks cool. All right, look at this hat. We'll set that aside. Let's see this other head. Whoa, that looks sick. Those teeth. Wow, okay. Set that aside right here. Oops, zooming the wrong way. Man, look at this ridiculous gun. Boom. Almost looks like those Nerf guns, right? All right, and then let's pop this bad boy. Is it gonna need a knife or scissors, or can I just pulled it? All right, let's pop them on out of here. Let's take a look. It's gonna go right here. And wow, okay, well, these are not attached. Not a fan. I wish they were attached because there's no reason to have them loose. So just throwing that out there. Let's stand him up. Let's take a look. And looks like we got a great head going on right here. Look at that. I like the way the little hood comes on the back right there. And let's take a look at these swords. Wow, nice. And it's already kind of curving in. Assuming it's supposed to be like this. They look pretty cool. The only bad part is they're curving. And let's see this one too. So I wonder if, let's switch them out. That way they can get used to molded the opposite way, right? Well, I guess not. Oh, well, whatever. I definitely want them to get back in straight shape. So those look awesome. This thing, let's see if it's attached anywhere. Well, it doesn't come off. So that's good. But I don't know if it necessarily needs to be loose. This part right here looks like it would come off if we put the arms back. So just keep that in mind because it'll come off. This part right here on the waist, the belt, that does not come off, but it is loose. We got, let's see, good crunching on the abs. We got good turning. The head has great position, articulation movement. And then we have, again, the butterfly joint right here. That's so awesome because that means we're going to have some great ability to make poses. We can bring the arm across. We can do all sorts of great things. And then what's up with the cuff here? Again, I don't want a loose cuff. I want the cuff to be attached. But whatever, it doesn't really get in the way. It looks like this one's more corny. I don't like that this is loose right here. But whatever, we'll shove it up higher. Alright. Alright, cool. So let's see. We got good mobility here on the legs. We got a double joint. It's nice and tight, I'll say that. So back and forth on the feet. We can pivot right here. That looks great. Looks like we can get some pretty good, perhaps sword action going. So let's get that. Too bad it's a little curved. Whatever. We definitely would prefer the swords right over the gun, even though the gun's super cool. Well, we want all of it, but we definitely think that the swords look extra awesome and mean, right? Boom. Oh, not this again. I wish this wasn't falling off. It does move right here at the shin, so that's kind of cool. So we can have this extra movement right here. Oh man, these things need to stop coming off. That's super annoying. I might just end up super gluing them. That way they don't come off anymore, because that isn't kind of annoying me. Just throwing that out there. All right, so let's get him in a little bit of a crouching position. Look at that. I think that looks awesome. We want to see what it looks like with the other head? I do. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. And then we'll take a look to see what it looks like with a gun. Well, interesting. I'm assuming this head is supposed to be on here, but it doesn't match the color of the rest of him. So, assuming that's the case, no, I prefer the traditional Deadpool head. There we go. Let's get him. Let's rotate this shoulder up. Let's get this sword going right here. These katanas. And I think that looks super cool if we can get this part to stay on. I'm really digging that. Look at that. So let's bring this further out so we can get a really cool picture going. What do you think? Move this right here out of the way. Let's get a really good picture here. Awesome. Let's put this little hat on. Oh, it only fits on the other one. Let's see what it looks like here. Yeah, well. I mean, it's funny, but I'm not super digging it. Right? Alright, let's set up our Deadpool right over here. Omega Red just kind of towers over him. Look at that. Looks super cool. Next, we have, check this out. We have our Deadpool in boxers. And then, of course, look at this that we have from our Build-A-Figure. Huge. Look at those slippers. Look at that, like Freddy Krueger skin. There's a pretty cool picture right here. It's not as cool as the other ones, but it looks all right. And let's take a look at what it says right here. It says, la 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 la, oh, hi there. Been here long? What's that? What am I wearing? Well, this pretty little number is a look I like to call Deadpool and chill. So, pretty cool. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's funny. cool to add to our collection because, of course, it's kind of his personality, right? So let's bust this one on out. On out of her. Let's toss that right over here. And man, look at our Build-A-Figure right here. I'm a Build-A-Figure. I know he doesn't talk like that, but funny. All right, and then look, let's see. Wow, looks like the neck should move up and down, right? Well, it kind of does, a little bit. And then the head moves, so we got a movement here and movement here. Mouth opens up, the tongue does not move independently. Looks like it could, but wow, it definitely opens up nice and big. All right, so this moves a pretty good little amount right here. And then I guess this is where the tail goes. Here the legs. We'll set this aside for now. And wow, look at these ridiculous guns right here. Pop that out right here. Boom. And you know what? Let's use the gun from the other character on this one, because the other one was super cool with those swords. So let's put his arms down. This one does not have that extra butterfly joint, so keep that in mind. So that makes this one different. We're rocking the pinky out on on one of the hands. All right, and then this restricts the movement a little bit, so just keep that in mind. We got a good crunch. It's nice and stiff right there. It does move good. These are, these are pretty solidly built. I'll give them the credit for that. All right, let's pull the belt on down onto the boxers. Let's uncross the legs, and wow, look, this moves here at the shorts instead of on the upper thigh. We have double joints in the knees, so that's pretty good. We got a good little pivot going right here, back and forth, and then yeah, so look at those grenades. Let's take a closer look at the face. Wow, look at that. He's kind of pulled his little hood up, right? Rocking the Freddy Krueger look. All right, and look at those boxers. So this has this here, however, I don't think it fits any gun in there. Nothing. Interesting. So we can probably, let's see, fit this one in here. We're probably gonna have to do a little bit of twistage. Boom. So that's good. Look, this is a little looser than I would have liked, but anyway. All right, and let's just put this little bad boy up in here. Whoops. There we go. So that's cool. And let's see what we got. That looks really cool, doesn't it? And maybe we can turn the head that way so we can see that hood a little bit, right? Let's lift his chin, and let's take a good little picture right there. That looks awesome. I think so. And let's see if we can get a pretty good stance right here. Oh, we only got one sock. I didn't realize that. They're pretty muscular calves. Look at that. Super muscular. And let's see. Let's get him going with a slightly more dynamic pose, getting into action, and with his pink slippers. That looks really cool. Look at that. Pretty awesome, actually. I'm really digging this one. And then, what if this was this gun right here, right? That would look like something. Let's take this out and put a gun from my other Deadpool in there. Just kind of, ooh, this one's way flexible and bendy and soft, so just be mindful of that so you don't break it. Don't bend it too much. So, this looks awesome, right? Let's put that there. And too bad this doesn't fit right here, because that would be really awesome. Alright, so let's get him standing up, and let's put him over here with our other Deadpool. Doesn't that look awesome? I think it looks great. Let's move him out a little bit further this way. That we can get a, ooh, maybe slightly too much. There we go. That should be good enough. Alright, and then let's turn him just a bit. Boom. Alright, next. Getting more and more excited is going on. I can't wait to build this Sauron right here. Alright, so we have Wolverine. We have the female Wolverine, which is X-23, right? That's exciting. This looks great. Look at this great packaging. Look at this great artwork on the side. And so, can't wait to get this open. Let's take a look at what it says right here. It says, Laura Kinney uses assassin training paired with powerful claws to take down anyone who makes the mistake of crossing her. Let's get it open because this looks pretty awesome from the outside. So, this one's stuck. Ugh, and I definitely don't want to rip the package. There we go. Jimmied it on out of there. Alright. Oh, look at this. Wow, there's some big wings. So right here, man. Look at this ridiculous. Wow. Oh. Alright, so what in the world? Oh, it's just one wing. Wow, look at this. So this bends a little bit. Look at that, single joint. And then obviously I'm assuming this goes over here, right? Look at that. Before I get it stuck the wrong way, but boom, look at that. It doesn't look like it gets in there very well. It looks like it's kind of still like it just pops out, but either way, there we go. Just keep that in mind, set it to the side. And let's get her out. Wow, and we got a replacement head. So let me just say, they did an outstanding job with accessories on this wave, because sometimes that can be so disappointing, can it? But I have not been disappointed yet. All of these figures have been outstanding. Look at this. Wow, look at this great Wolverine right here, right? So we got a great head right here. It moves pretty well. A little restricted in the back because of the hair, but it does turn, it does move. It's a little looser than I would have liked, but let's get a close look right here. Look at how cool the hair looks blowing in the wind. A loose belt, which is unnecessary because it doesn't really get stuck on anything, so I don't know if I need a belt just like flopping around. Got a traditional female mold right here. It moves pretty good at the rib cage. Let's see, of course we only have a single joint right here at the elbow, but it does move in more than 90 degrees, so that's awesome. Let's see, we got good mobility here on the wrist, turns, and these pull right out. So just be mindful because you don't want to lose them. Okay, so those look great, and you can spread them a little bit. All right, so we got pretty good mobility here. We have the double joint. These are nice and tight. Man, I can't tell you, this wave, they put a little bit of love into it. All right, so the hips don't have tremendous mobility, but we do have good articulation here on the legs. And then look at this ridiculous boot. Point, flex, look at that. And then of course pivot, and look at this claw right here, right? Don't remember that? That's a wicked claw right there from kicking. So, X23. Yeah, let's get a good picture right here. Let's see if we can get something a little more. There we go. That looks nice and mean right there. Let's see if we can turn this. Just, ooh, looks like I've got a chip of paint right here. That looks awesome. All right, so let's see if we can get her to stand well with this crazy pose. Yeah, standing really well. Look at that. And then let's see what this head looks like for fun. Ugh. And all right, let's see. Let's move this ahead, this forward a little bit. Ooh, it's kind of an awkward angle. It's in the back. There we go. So that looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's my favorite. It doesn't turn a ton because the hair is just so thick on there. It looks alright. I think I prefer the other head. So we'll set that one aside. We'll put this one on. And we'll leave it at this. And let me just say, this is pretty exciting. Alright, there we go. That looks awesome, actually. Super awesome. Alright, so let's put her back over here. Doesn't that look great? Man, that looks amazing. All right, let's move on next. We have two more. All right, so we have Lady Deadpool. Doesn't that look awesome? And what's the deal here with this like propeller cap deal? Interesting. And then here, wow, look at these swords. All right, so let's get her open. Well, before I get ahead of myself, let's take a look at the art on the side and let's read the back. I almost got way too ahead of myself. Alright, so it says, also known as Lady D, Wanda Wilson suits up as Lady Deadpool and takes fighting the power to new heights. No, really, look how high her ponytail is. Well, I guess that was her attempt at humor. It wasn't tremendously funny, but it is what it is. So let's get this bad boy open. Man, this one's tight to get out too. Ugh. There we go. Alright. So, boom. Let's take a look here, and wow, look. Obviously this is just a matching leg for the one we already had. Similar, almost a mirror image, right? And what's all this? Interesting. Look at this little stand. So I'm not sure why that's there, but I'm sure we'll find out. Alright, cool. Let's get these really awesome swords on out of here. Let's get this other head on out of here. Once again, accessories amazing in this wave. Let's take a close look at this. So, wow, look at that skull, decomposing head, right? Boom. So, I'm not sure why this is here. Not sure if this is a thing, right? Because it definitely has like a little thing to put this on. And I'm only guessing, so I'm probably way off, but look at that. Because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so let's get her on out of here. Let's see. There's a big slit right here so we can pull her hair out without pulling it off. So let's be mindful and hold it somewhere other than just yanking it, okay? So let's keep that in mind as we pull it through. Let's not tear it. Let's not pull it off. Let's be very mindful. Alright, cool. And so, yeah. This looks like it absolutely could tear off. Look at that. We have a little bit of artifact right there, so be extra cautious and careful when you're pulling her out because his hair is soft. Wow. Look at this outfit. Cool. This belt is loose. Looks like we have a very similar figure than our X-23 because it has a similar mold, obviously slightly different. And this one is even tighter. I like that the way it has the mobility. We've got good head movement. The hair's just whipping around. I don't know if I'm 100% fan of that hair, but it looks alright. This looks like it could come off if we wanted it to, like this, but we don't. And we have arms that move to about roughly a 90-degree angle, so not as much as our X-23. And we got decent mobility here. We got good mobility in the legs. Turns up here, turns up here. Oh, this one's nice and tight. These look like they're loose on here, right? Wow, I don't want it falling down this way. That's ridiculous. So obviously we're gonna want it nice and tight up there. Same thing here, just making sure. Yep, we just want to wedge those as high as they can go. Double joints at the knees. Man, these figures are not loose at all. This is awesome. So we've got some great articulation, great mobility, great accessories. This line is outstanding. Let me just say that. All right, let's give her her swords. With these hands, the wrists do bend back and forth. They spin. So I'm super excited about that. And then look. Cool, look at that expression. So rocking these awesome swords right here. Let's take a look right here. Let's get these even more crossed up right here. Let's put this aside. And guys, I'm gonna need your help as far as what that little stand was for. If it's not for a Build-A-Figure, and then if it's, so you're gonna have to explain. I might only get it right by accident. Alright, so let's see if I can get like an even more dynamic pose. Let's see. Cool. This looks awesome. Let's get my finger out of the way. Boom! Alright, so this looks totally awesome. I don't want to knock anybody over. I'm getting way too overzealous here. Awesome, look at that. That looks great. Look at that. Sorry, got a little off camera. This is probably not what this belongs to, but let's just, whatever. Throw it right here. just for giggles. All right. And last but not least, we have Bishop. What's up, Bishop? See what we got going on here. Zoom out so we can see this. Look at this awesome gun. This one looks like we do not have tons of accessories, but at least we have good hands right here. We can interchange the guns. So Marvel's Bishop. Look at this art. Looks great. Man, look at that huge gun. It goes all the way off the where it has the little art right there. So let's take a look. Man, all the way up here in the corner. And it says, on the advice of his grandmother, Alpha Mutant Bishop seeks out the X-Men and uses energy conversion and concussive blast to join the ranks of his heroes of legend. Wow! Look how great this looks. That looks so awesome. Let's get this bad boy open. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So, and then we're gonna build our Build-A-Figure last. Look at this. Boom. Oh, so it was already attached. There I was pulling it out. Looks great. Looks awesome. So let's set that aside. And we'll set this aside. And man, look how amazing this looks. Wow. Look at this. Amazing futuristic weapon. It's like this major laser nerve shotgun dealy, right? It's too bad it's a little like curved up. What's the deal there? Let's get him out of here. Alright, cool. So, digging this bandana. Let's get a close look of right here in his face. He's got this mean scowl going, right? He's rocking the mullet. You know, alright. You know, if I saw that mullet coming, I definitely wouldn't make fun of it, because he'd kill me. Alright, this little, again, we have this theme where it's this little like, wow, this attaches right here. Okay, so we have solid ab crunching where it clicks. Let's see how much mobility we have in the head. We got, moves pretty far down, but not really far back, because this is pretty, it's bendy, but still stiff. So we can move the head pretty well side to side, I will say that much. This is a huge holster right here, I'm assuming, for this gun. But why does it look like it's gonna fall right out? That's a little embarrassing. Yeah, well, whatever. Super cool. The belt is loose. Don't know if we need that loose. They could have just attached it, but whatever. We got good mobility here. We got great mobility here at the legs. Bends, double bend at the knee right there, and then we have this really good shin. I'm sorry, this shin joint. There's no such thing as a shin joint, but obviously they're right here. It's jointed right here so it can move and pivot. Here we are with this great articulation. Look at this cool like detail right here. This blue and this yellow looks great. Like the way the sleeves are right here. This looks like it would actually move. Yep. I'm not a big fan of that, but whatever. As long as it stays there. So got great detail here and here. I'm really liking this figure. And look how mean he looks. So, let's throw this gun up in here. Let's see if we can throw his finger. Boom, up. Good movement right here. So, let's bend this right here. Let's put this right here, and let's see if we can't hold that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that looks awesome. Look at that. Let's bend the arms up. Yes! And of course I supported the joints as I moved it. That looks absolutely great. So let's get this on in here and let's take a picture. That looks so great. So great. Alright, see if we can get him to stand with a cool pose. Let's bend these legs a little bit, and let me not use the table to bend them, because then it's gonna end up knocking everybody over. Alright, that looks so awesome. Let's set him right here. I'm gonna knock everybody over. Okay, that looks so awesome, guys. You ready for the last bit? I sure am. Check it out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's get the arms out here. Let's get the body, the head, torso, right? The legs, the tail. Wow, okay, well that's the difference, because the head did not come separate on this one. So that's really neat. Alright, this is the part I've been waiting for. I'm sure this is the part you've been waiting for. So let's get it. Let's get her done. All right, so let's pop this. Let's get the leg on him first, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit harder to put in. So let's not get it stuck in here, because it will shred that part. Okay, cool. Man, it's going to be tall. All right, let's put this part right in here. Let's get this other leg, right? Let's get that bad boy on in there. Cool. Let's get this tail right up in here. Gonna have to go till it snaps. There we are. And cool, look at that. That looks awesome. And of course it can spin. That's awesome. This is a great figure. All right, let's put these bad boys on in here. Yes, yes, and yes. And wow, look how it extends. All right. Oh no, his upper body is really loose. That's terrible. Terrible news. All right, let's pop that on in there. But let me just say how great this figure looks. Wow, he's huge, enormous, and wow, that looks great. Wow, let's take a closer look. Wow, look at that. He's huge, massive. Obviously huge is relative, but man, look at that. And in comparison to our heroes over here, look at that. Wow, look at this. Isn't that awesome? So let's put him over here. And man, we're gonna have to rearrange a couple people, right, to get him to stand up in there. Otherwise, yeah. So let's rearrange a couple people. Let's get him in there. Unless, you know what? Let's just put his arms down. Because yeah. Yep, we want to have everybody in here. But at the same time, there we are. So that looks amazing. Let's move Omega Red. Excuse me, guys. Give me just a second. Let's move our Deadpools. Let's see if we can get him right on in here. Move that there. Lady Deadpool. Keep on rocking, girl. Or Bishop. And yeah, let's move his tail. Let's have it like, you know, a little different. There we go. I think that looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, well, he's huge, right? So let's take a closer look, guys. And wow, look how amazing this looks. Looks so sick. Wow. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us here today. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe below. Hit the little bell that's at the bottom right next to the subscribe button. And let's have a conversation in the comments below. So please let me know what you think, which one's your favorite, and you know, which ones you love the most. So guys, until next time, thanks for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. This is what it's gonna look like when we have all of our characters open. Doesn't this look amazing? Look at this. Wow, please stick around. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below, and please turn on notifications. That's a little bell next to it. That way you can get notified when we have our next video. And I can't wait to get this open. Please comment where you're watching from in the world, and let's get started, guys, right now. Guys, welcome back to another exciting video on Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. I'm so excited to bring you these two new Deadpool toys that just dropped. So you can find these at Target or your local comic book store. They're so awesome, and I can't wait to get it started. Now, we're gonna start with this one where it has the 5 color of Deadpools. Take a look at the back. If you'll notice, obviously the red one is Deadpool. The blue one is Foolkiller. That's right here. Marvel's Terror. That's right here. That's the purple one. We have Marvel's Solo. That's the green one, of course. And then Marvel's Slapstick. That's gonna be this yellow one. So if you take a look right here, it says, I recruit strictly from the bargain bin, which is supposed to be obviously hilarious. Help wanted. Questionable morals. Oh, and they're just other languages. questionable morals, looks good in spandex, and killer instinct. I would have thought they would have done it like this, but they didn't. So checklist English, checklist other languages. So this looks really cool. The package looks gorgeous. It really pops from afar. And let's see, it includes 5 figures and 20 accessories. And I can't say enough about how gorgeous the package is. Look at this. So this is from Hasbro. What you'll notice at first glance is, though, that it appears to be the exact same Deadpool cut on all 5 of these. It even has the same like pinky sticking out, it appears, on the right hand on all of these. So there's not going to be a lot of variability. It even looks like this, like the straps and everything are the exact same except for the color in the middle. So just keep that in mind. And then as I looked at all the different packaging, it looked like the blue one always had this leg kind of pushed out at the knee. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this open. If you won't notice, let me get another Deadpool character. Okay, so you'll notice these are going to be tremendously smaller than our regular Marvel Legends series. So keep that in mind too. And this package is probably going to cost you between $65 to $75. So as far as value wise, it's probably not going to be the best value, and you may or may not choose to pass on it based on that. But that's the beauty of coming to our channel. You'll be able to see these wonderful action figures up close and personal, whether or not it's in your budget. So I do right away want to say my initial thoughts are I regret the size of these. They're so small. Like for this, you could do, if this is $75 at the comic book store, these are $15 each when this is $20 right here. So I don't know if this were, maybe if they were 10. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these open. I'm still incredibly excited about it. I'm sure you are too. All right, I want to be able to store this package too, to not be able to tear it open. So let's be extra cautious and careful with it, because it's a beautiful display case as well. All right, and take a look. So we have, bring this closer to us. You notice right here, they have excellent detail for the size that they are. And I'm so glad that they have double joints at the knees, but they do not have double joints at the elbows. So because of that, it's not going to be as articulate. And if you'll notice, it doesn't turn at the waist, it turns at the rib cage, which I prefer waist. So in any event, let's start taking our characters out. Let's start with Foolkiller. Just push them on out from the back. Let's bring this a little further down so we can see better. Okay. And right off the bat, love the way this character looks. Let's see. Let's take a really good close look here. Let me bring this a little further down, that way you can see it a lot better. Alright, there we go. It's a great looking figure. The arm's only going to come back about that far, so that part I kind of regret. The head, it's got great detail. Look, we can put swords back here. Looks like we can put a knife. Come on, focus. So we can put a knife right back here. We can put a gun right here in this holster. And the legs definitely got great articulation points. So that's going to be incredibly awesome. And something else that's you're gonna need to keep in mind is that you're gonna need to use these holes right here for the little stand pegs, because these guys are way too small and their legs are way too thin to be able to probably stand them up very well. So keep that in mind. So to display them in a moment, they may all be like kneeling or crawling or something to that effect, because they're gonna be hard to stand up on their own. All right, let's get some of the accessories out, like these 2 swords. These katanas look awesome, right? Let's just go ahead and put them back here. Ooh, they don't fit great. All right, they fit all right. you gotta kind of push it to squeeze it through. Okay, so it still fits. So don't get me wrong there. And then let's get, we'll just say these on this side are his weapons, right? So let's pull this up a little bit. Once again, I don't want to ruin any of the packaging, and especially not the taping, because guess what? Won't be able to keep these guns in there. They'll be flopping around everywhere. So, in case you're wondering why I often use a butter knife, now you know. Because I won't tear the packaging. Does it take longer to open? Absolutely. But, once again, I want to be able to maintain the package, not destroy it. So, here we go. Let's pop the dagger and the gun out. Look at that. Man, these are small. Look at this. They still look super cool. They are just so tiny. Look at that. So tiny. But there's definitely great detail in these tiny little weapons. So let's put these in his hands. As a matter of fact, you could probably even fit his finger through that trigger hole. Alright, well, yep, we sure did. Look at that. So that looks cool. And let's give him the knife in his hand. And let's just say, yes! What do you think? Tell me that doesn't look awesome. I think it looks great. So, of course, you want to see some of this articulation right here at the ribs. I'm not super excited about that, but definitely cool. Alright, so we're going to put a stance where it's going to be completely way more dynamic than you would have thought, because he's probably not going to stand very well on his feet. So let's do this. Oh. So hopefully it's not too crazy of a stance. Ah, his legs don't go very far forward. So once again, one of the problems of having a really small figure. Okay, well that'll work. Let's put him over here. We usually start on the other side, but look how cool that looks. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's put him over here. There we go. That's good enough. Let's just bring him a little further forward. Okay, cool. Alright, great. Let's see who we're going to do next. Why don't we do... I guess we'll do them in order of the box, right? So let's do Marvel's Terror. In the back of the box. So this one's a little bit stiffer than the other one. I know it's kind of random. They all have that choker collar right there. Alright, the arms only go up to here. You already know that. This one is definitely a little bit more stiff than the other. We have these ball joint legs. Now they move quite a bit. The only thing is they don't go any further higher than that. So the knees do end up coming back a whole lot. But other than that, oh no, this one has a really like loose leg. That's okay. Once again, that's the danger of getting these. These aren't meant to be like really played with. These are meant to be posed and displayed, or just kept in the package. So let's see. Since it looks like these two already have their swords, that means that these belong to him, those belong to him, these belong here. So all these have to belong to him. Looks like they all have the exact same weapons. So this is essentially just the same figure 5 times. So keep that in mind. It looks like I got a blemish on this one. I can get it to focus. There it is. Blemish. What if it scratches off? Alright, well we won't be too concerned about that right now. Let's pop the other weapons out. And then let's get these out without ruining the tape. So just let me show you how. You kind of go under it and then you just kind of wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's how we do it. Okay? And then you slowly peel it. If you feel it start to tear, you come from a different angle. Okay? Same thing with, oh man, this one I had gotten lucky because it had a little piece sticking up, but then I accidentally laid it back down. Alright, so let's get this bad boy out. Just fold it back a little bit. Oh, and our our Foolkiller got tired and took a nap. Come on, tape. I'm trying. So we're just gonna have to poke out. Alright, it took a little bit of coaxing, but here we are. And I got a little bit of tape on my finger. Alright, so I don't know if you necessarily need to see all these weapons over and over and over because they're the exact same. So what I'm going to do, instead of showing you the exact same weapons and essentially character 5 times, I'll take them out and then we'll pose them differently. So that way we'll have tons of fun with that. But this one is Marvel's Terror. Let's put him with a knife back here so we can change it up, right? Cool. Let's see if we have a place for the gun. We do. We already said that. Put it right here in the holster. It's got a pretty nice with that. And this one, let's give him his katanas here. And this one is gonna look super cool, right? Boom. Now the wrists look like they only turn like this. They do not go up and down and back and forth. And then let me see. Same thing with the heels. No, they look like they might go back and forth, but it's just so fragile that I don't want to chance it. So let's try this. Ooh, it just doesn't go far enough forward. So let's try it like that. Alright, well, these poses may not be amazing because it's just difficult to pose these small figures. So these poses will be really good, but I can't promise that they'll be amazing. Unfortunately, just because they're so hard to stand up. Alright, so then let's do a like Leonardo from Ninja Turtles did in the Nickelodeon series. We liked how he had the sword upside down like that. So that looks really cool. And alright, let's see if I can get him to, come on, my friend, let's cooperate. There we go. There we go. And there we go. I'm totally digging that. Look at that. Boom. That looks outstanding. Alright, let's move on to our next one. Next on our list is Deadpool. Let's get Deadpool out. Come on, buddy. He couldn't wait to come out. Look at this. Same thing, but let's give you a close look right here. Let's focus. Look how incredible this looks. Now, I don't know if it's on purpose that he's supposed to have one eye almost bigger than the other, because it works, but I think it's not on purpose. Just throwing that out there. Right? He's got great detail. And once again, I'll compare him to this one. Looks really cool for his size. Definitely looks awesome. But, like I said, this may not be the biggest bargain you've ever seen. So let's get his stuff out of here. And let's fold this back right here so we don't get attached to something. And let's pop all his weapons out. Okay. Nice. So let's get our Deadpool and let's have him do this like we did with this one. Once again, let's put this knife right back in here. Oh man. Whew. That was a close one. It folded all weird. Last thing I want to do is break that. Okay. Oh, and don't forget, the wrists don't go back and forth, they just spin. And they're a little tight, so be careful. This one looks like it's probably not gonna spin for us, so I'm not gonna force it. Last thing you wanna do is end up with a broken Deadpool. And he's a main character. So let's get this in here. That'll still work. And let's bring him with a head to the side, like that. Let's see if we can get him to stand up. Alright, so looks like we accomplished our mission. We're not gonna be able to get a super dynamic pose, but we were able to get him just standing up, so that's good enough. Oh no, he's starting, there we go. There we go. Move that a little bit that way. Cool. I'm digging this. And then next we have green, which is Marvel's Solo. Here we go, Solo buddy. Oh, this one I'm gonna be a little more careful about because we don't want his swords to get like broken or stuck, which has happened on other characters before. So there we go. Carefully did that. He already has the swords back here. And let me just tell you, like, look, these are super soft and flexible, which means they might either super stretch and break though too. So in any event, let's get a close look here. The real difference is pretty much just the color. The head doesn't have a whole lot of movement other than side to side. Kind of moves up-ish, but anyway, these are still very premium figures just because of the price. And if you're gonna turn anything that doesn't readily move, I would support it by, if the wrist isn't moving, don't just turn like this, support it by holding this so it doesn't move something else out of whack. So it's kind of like plumbing. If you just tug right here on this pipe, it may loosen the joint over here. So you need to hold here. So anyway, let's get this homeboy's weapons out. Pull it from here. There we go. Let's put this one with the gun on this side. Here we go. Oh, it just popped right out. Alright, well, whatever. And there we go. No! There went Deadpool. And this one. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one, the elbow goes back even, looks like less. There we go. How's that? Oh my gosh, this one has super loose knees. Look at that. Look. That's, I'm sorry, not knees. Well, knees too. Knees and hips. This one, I'm sorry guys, is a dud. It's like super loose and jello-y. Well, since the arms and the head and the ribs were so stiff, I didn't even realize that this was going to be so bad for this one. This one's going to be like a kneeling guy, I think, because there ain't no way. Sorry about this one, because he's just not going to be able to pose very well. Boom. Do him like that. We'll say he was dodging being hit in the head and decided to duck. That's the story we're going with, right? Cool. All right. There we go. Deadpool. Don't fall down. Oh, the other one fell down too. I didn't even notice that. All right, that'll work. And hopefully our last one, which is yellow Marvel's Slapstick. Careful again, because you do have the katanas in the back. Ah, Deadpool. All right, let's see. It's raised a little bit right here, so we're able to pull this gun right out. This one is not raised, but it does have a, no, it doesn't. Let's see if we can get this up right here with our trusty butter knife. It's not looking like it. This one we're gonna have to cut out. go. There we are. So, this one's doing this little dance, and he feels like his legs are definitely a lot sturdier than the other ones. So, let's give him gun. But let's switch this one up. Put his finger through the trigger. Let's switch this up by putting the gun and the knife back here. And let's get one of these katanas out. And let's have him really have a super dynamic pose. Won't that be awesome? Let's see what we can get out of this. Let's have him being like, where do you think you're going? Which way do we want him looking? There we go. How's that? I think it looks great. So, essentially these are just the same 5 Deadpools, different color. There's absolutely, well, I want to say absolutely, but there's almost no difference between them. And I don't know, I'm gonna be quite honest. These are not super sturdy like figures. They definitely don't seem to be made to be put in a lot of action. They seem to be just more for display. And they're priced for display also, so keep that in mind. So here we are. Why can't I get him to cooperate again? There we go. This looks amazing. It definitely looks amazing. So, let's get closer and let's take a good look at these bad boys. Look at this. So nice. Let's get up close and personal. Let's take some pictures here. There we go. Cool. There we go. So you tell me what you think. Tell me if you don't think these are amazing. So, be honest, these are probably going to be out of most people's budgets. But for those of you that are serious about Deadpool, big Deadpool fans, big Deadpool collector, these are definitely for the serious collector. They're not ridiculously expensive, so let me not say that. But since you have a 5-pack, it's automatically going to be a little bit pricier. So, let's move on to our next set. Actually, it's not a set. It's our single Weapon X figure. Okay, and next we have Agent of Weapon X. This is another Marvel Legends. This is Deadpool. So, the Agent of Weapon X Deadpool. Let's see what it says on the back. And it says almost nothing. It's got a picture here. That looks really cool. And if you notice, it's holographic. That's awesome. This is inspired by Marvel comic book art in Deadpool 57 through 60. Comics not available. Ooh, that turned. Alright, but look how great it looks. And before we even get it, well, let's look at all the art, because wow, look how great this looks. Awesome. It's not the same thing on both sides, so here's him eating a burrito, right? Great. And then, man, look how ginormous that burrito is. So let's get him out. Once again, I want to be careful not to ruin the packaging, because guess what? I'm probably going to storm back in here again later when I'm done. So, oops. Look at this. Man. Okay, so we have 3 sets of hands. That's awesome. We have 2 heads. That's awesome. 2 swords, 2 knives, 1 burrito, and 2 big guns. Those are amazing looking guns. Wow, look at this. You're gonna love this character. So let's get him out. And let's start by pulling here at the feet. Let's push out the hands. Push out the burrito. Wow, look at that burrito. Oh, can't even get it to focus. There we go. All right. Look at this. You're gonna love this. Okay. Wow, the detail right here on the hood already looks tons better. Look, you can see a little shape of an ear, shape of a nose, shape of a mouth. They did an outstanding job here. Look, and there's of course such great articulation on the head and the neck. Obviously it's bigger, so it allows for it. This is all free to move on its own, so that looks great. It crunches right here in the abs. It's actually kind of weird because it crunches at the belly button instead of crunching up here in the middle of the abs. So I mean, it works, but it's a little odd because it's not bending here. So anyway, it moves at the rib cage again to swivel. So actually, I take that back. It does not. It has a separate thing here, but look, it's not turning, and I definitely don't want to break it. So that's unfortunate. We have the traditional right here where it moves in the high thigh, and we have 2 joints everywhere, which is a really, really good thing. 2 joints right here on the knee. Looks like we have a fully articulating foot. Does it move side to side? Because it doesn't appear to be. It may not be fully articulating, and if it's really stuck if it is. So it may not, friends. And so we move here at the shin. This is really loose actually. And this one's less loose, but it's still loose. So unfortunately right now he does not turn side to side, and this does not pivot side to side. It just goes back and forth. So that's already 2 downsides. Let's see. Luckily the wrist does go back and forth and turns. We do have double joints right here, so that leaves for him to be able to have much better articulation like that, because that we definitely need. And then all this has such great attention to detail on it. So I'm loving overall what we got going on here. It could have been done a little bit better, just a little bit, and I already told you why. So let's take a look at all of our accessories. We have our burrito. Okay. Let's start with the head, I guess. Let's move him over here. Better stand on your own. He's gonna fall down on us in a little bit, so just be aware for that. Alright, so it looks like he's injured in battle. At least his costume is, because obviously you know that's how he looks already underneath the costume. So that looks kind of cool. He looks super excited to be battling anyway. And then let's take a look at these swords. They're not taped, but they slide through here. And these they're kind of cool. They're not terribly detailed for how big they are, I will say that. Okay, set that aside. Our knives over here have tape, but looks like you can pop them out without taking the tape off. At least one of them. Wow, I don't even know how they came out. It came straight through the tape. All right, so these knives have better detail than the swords do. It's actually pretty detailed. Okay, but it's probably just the mold. And then what do we got here? We've got our really cool guns. Let's take both of those out. Yep, what'd I tell you? There he goes. Let's see if we can move his ankles back a little bit. Alright, ish, right? There we go. So, check out this gun. Wow, I love the way it looks. Love the way it looks. Let's see if I can get it to focus on this tiny detail right here. What does it say? Bang bang, it's so small. Looks like it's supposed to say bang bang and then Deadpool, but I just can't get it for the life of me. It's just so small. Look at that. Okay, well, there we are. Looks amazing. And look at our other gun. Got great detail on this. I love the way the red shines, like candy apple. A little bit deeper, but still candy apple red. Let's take a look at the other hands. So we have another fist, which the fist matches that one. We have two open hands that hold weapons, and we have a thumbs up that can go with the burrito hand. So I guess let's take these bad boys out. Let's give them a whirl, right? Let's try them on for size. All right, and then before we change the hands, let me first off say that I'm not a big fan of having both fists unless your character is going to be punching or boxing or whatever. So if I'm going to use a fist, I'm usually going to use it in, you know, in conjunction with another one. So I'm going to just not use the fist for now. So just know that. I'm going to leave those off. Oh, there went his little cuff. Let me see. All right, well, just remember, this definitely looks still very Deadpool-ish, right? Look at that. Here's a look at it. Okay, so do we want the thumbs up, or let's do this one. Let's do the one where he's going to be holding something. There we go. Oh, and what am I doing? Going crazy. It's the wrong hand. There we are. And let's do the same for here. Now obviously this one is only meant to hold a burrito. So can't eat it through the mask. That would be one where we're gonna want to have it like this, right? So we're gonna remove this hand and let's put it with an open hand, a smaller open hand. And let's give him some weapons. First of all, let's put these in here. And they fit very specifically like this. Okay? And this goes here. And it's got like a little thing that stops it from going any further. In case you're wondering why I didn't put it any further, they both have that. And it stops it right there from sliding in any further, which is interesting. I guess that's how it wants it being displayed. Let's put our... Wow. Look. There's a gun here. But I don't see any place to take it out for release. Nope. If you know of one, you can put in the comments here, but it looks like these guns are meant to stay in there. I hadn't even noticed. This is permanently on, and there's no clasps. So I guess those are supposed to just permanently be like that. Okay? So aside from that, let's see where we can put these knives. Obviously one goes in here. Cool. And another one, let's see, goes in the boot, maybe? Nope. Ah, it goes in here. What am I thinking? Goes right in here. So, I don't know if we want that one, but let's put this one in there, right? There we go. And let's put this one over here. And then it has a little place for it to sit right there. How's that? Looks awesome, right? So, let's get our guns. Let's move all this other stuff out of the way. And yikes. I'm gonna have to really cram this one in here. You hear that squeaking? And this is where our two joints really come in handy on our elbows. And once again, you're gonna have to like do this to cram it in there and then squeeze around. So there we go. This looks awesome. Let's bring them down over here. Let's give them better posture. And Let's give him like more of a confident and dynamic stance. How's that? So I think it looks great. Awesome, you guys. It's pretty amazing to me. All right, let's try one more with swords, right? Okay, let's spin these on out of here. There we go. And let's bring these swords on out. Just kind of cram it in there. There we go. And let's do what we said earlier, because this looks cool. But let's do what we said earlier with Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. Love how he uses that second katana like this. Boom. He's like bringing it up, and that makes it look really cool. Let's see. Let's bring it out like that. There we go. And let's give like this really cool power stance. If we can get him to stay. Yes, yes, and yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Guys, tell me you don't love that right there. I think it looks incredible. Looks awesome to me. So, amazing. Let's bring everybody back out here and let's wrap up today's video, okay? But I guess let's pop on the other head real quick. And let's make it a little bit more funny and comedic. Let's give him the burrito hand. There we are. And let's see how cool we can make him just chilling there, right? There we go. All right, cool. All right, and there's no way that you do not love the way this looks. Tell me that's not awesome. And he's huge compared to these other Deadpool figures. Look at that. Amazing. So, guys, outstanding. Let's take a picture snapshot right here. Great. Biting that burrito. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you have not already, please click the subscribe button below. Click on the little bell next to it so that you'll sign up for an alert. Every single time we have a new video, you'll get the notification. And please comment below what you like, which one you like the most. Do you like the set of these or him? You like them both? Where are you watching from in the world? And I sincerely thank you guys for spending this afternoon with us. So can't wait to see you next time on Vincent GG Super Channel G.